The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9? And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
It's so hard to fucking hold you a star player in the once a fucking quarter, bro.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. You look at this Colt defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Send me a pick, man.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Steelers at 4-3, a game over 500. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
They're able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
That made no fucking sense.
From the 46.
But if you're talking about that Earl Thomas shit, that was real fucking David.
Now it's Rodgers.
Bro, I didn't even know you like that.
Short throw to Smith. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10.
Rodgers going to throw. Dumping it off for Johnson. No gain, and it's 2nd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Rodgers now to throw. This one finds Wilson downfield. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 39 yards there. A big one.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the 2 of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. And the touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
I'm smacking that Warrior.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Before she got into the fucking industry, she did.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Richardson going to move him around.
At the 25-yard line.
To throw is Richardson. From the gun, he'll throw. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked out by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Steelers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. All around great play by Devin Lloyd, using his athleticism to get to the backfield and his strength to stop him for a loss. On play action, Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith. But now it's third down. You look at this Colt defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season has been the big play that's done them in.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
That's a fumble. That is a fumble. That is a fumble.
Throwing is Rodgers. Now, quick throw there.
That's a fumble.
And incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here's second and 10.
No, it did not. No, it did not.
Rodgers again now. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold him to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them, because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
2 division W's. Undefeated.
Johnson will get down close to the goal line, but not in, and as he'll be marked down at the 1. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
They're holding them out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Second and goal from the 1. To Johnson again. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the 1. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Steelers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So, decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 5. Now it's Richardson. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
At the eyeball.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or they're kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play. Not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
The 43-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. As intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. And the Steelers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. He's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the 1st half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
That'd be his fault.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And this time not quite to the 30, only down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Richardson. This pass caught. It's Woods. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
65.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 17-yard line.
Again, it's Taylor. And he'll take this one down near the 15. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st. Just a gain of 1 there. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Now Richardson back to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the 1st. One of the tight ends comes in motion. Taylor is going backwards here. Back at the 4-yard line.
2nd and goal.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
Touchdown, Colts. Tyler Warren from 3 yards out. And the Colts get a late score here, the final minute of the 1st half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
No.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And into the end zone, touchdown, Pittsburgh. He goes 81 yards on the kickoff return. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point out by Boswell. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Steelers 21, Colts 7. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
That's what happened to Packers last night.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
So it's my beef with the Packers.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Concentration is so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there.
But you think that's the same shit when you're playing around.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Cowboy 80.
Richardson to throw off play action. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On the return, Austin. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Well,
the Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and next you talk about if you have 3, 4, 5. You know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they still got a shot. Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
I don't know why you have Vikings at 4-1. Please, not check. Please, not check.
He could not hang on. It's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Richardson looking to throw this. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42.
Here's Richardson to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they give to Taylor. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
319.
On play action, now Rodgers. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter
so
action
clever.
in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA.
Blue 58.
Yes.
To throw is Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete as he let
But
it
it's just
go
fucking
too much.
say, yo,
Tough series
get up
for
in
the
there and
passing
blaze.
game. Things just aren't
Blaze
clicking.
whoever, as
Hoping
much
to
as you
come
can.
through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Dexy.
319. Inside. 319.
Now Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
It takes 2 to turn that.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And again, it's Rodgers. This one deep for Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Colts will take over here just shy of the 30. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are, positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Now Richardson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Yeah, right.
Fred Warner. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the 1st half have now followed them into the 2nd half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Okay.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Drop 60! Drop 60!
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Cowboy 80!
Back to throw. Richardson. Falls down incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. A 1st down carry here for Johnson.
That was a great time. I was
Down to the 16-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Rodgers. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in for a touchdown.
Sometimes you be seeing a little bias there, too.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Bring back Romo.
Extra point put through by Boswell.
Romo used to really be calling that shit. I used to love him. No, yeah. And they told him to stop doing the, like basically calling the plays on.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Well, here we go. It's about to be a four wide receiver look. He's gonna try to get it to the tight end real quick.
Makes it across
there
the
it is.
20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
This is fucking goddamn Notre Dame out here.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Richardson off the play fake. They're connecting here with Pittman on the out route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're more than guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Just know if you make a point, bro.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Richardson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Still going inside the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six. First
And he's going to concede. Nigga, he fucking basically broke his shit down there. Yeah. came high, one nigga went low. Fucking that nigga shit looked bad. Yeah, I thought it was his leg too. Like it was gonna like break his like lower leg.
Touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
Get 300. 318.
More than 7 points. Yeah.
Now it's Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end fire move. And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a 10th carry for Johnson.
Really?
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll also be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd and 5 from the 8.
Fucking Eric, my fucking pterodactyl.
319.
Give up the middle to Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Juju on that, Juju on that, Juju on that beat.
Johnson again. And this time he's not going anywhere. In fact, he'll lose yardage back to the 3. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. On play action, it's Rodgers. Got his man, it's caught. The Steelers touchdown. Fire move from 3 yards out. And the Steelers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Boswell good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Not saying
And the Colts first down.
Come 19. Come 19.
Richardson working from the gun. That is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half.
I don't know.
No
I
points
know
allowed since the
about
break,
that.
and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Cowboy 80.
Now it's Richardson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. The Colts on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be third and forever. From the shotgun, Richardson. Flushed out right. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Timber Wolf.
They know where I'm at.
Richardson looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's right. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
First down, Indianapolis.
70 Lions.
Oh, okay.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. And he's got it. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche. All right, maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit, because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them. Not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the fourth quarter. In the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is. CD, this ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we were going to start bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out in the field already making plans for the evening.
319.
They'll try to run down some.
That's how you scored last time, didn't he?
There he goes, right side. And they are going to score again.
Why the fuck is up? Somebody been
Just add to their totals.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until it popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They did a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the return will stop right around the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Blue 58.
It's a divisional game, man. So
Up the middle, Johnson. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. It was Kwity Paye who made the stop coming off the edge.
Brings up
Second and 7. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
319. Hey, take 26. 319.
There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Drop 62 on this number.
Without much defensive resistance on that drive, really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one.
Bro, that's the second time he's thrown the ball backwards, man.
When we see them the next time out.
How in the fuck did Mahomes get that? And
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
So many quarterbacks would have done nothing here. He knew it was a backward pass. He did take it from him.
Ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They just tell a nigga just stay there. Yo, just don't even commentate, just glaze.
From the 38, Richardson. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Gotta do.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Me.
Ready.
Richardson. Flush to his right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Sultan Samuel Jr. And the Steelers are going to take over here up near the 40. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it was played out exactly as they hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football.
Yeah, it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors.